you imagine standing in front of a crowd, cameras flashing, reporters scribbling away, only to make a blunder that would be remembered for years to come? Welcome to the world of politics, where the public eye is unforgiving and political errors can be as infamous as the politicians themselves. Today, we're counting down the top 10 most embarrassing political errors of all time. At number 10, we have the infamous potato incident. This happened when Dan Quayle, America's vice president from 1989 to 93, corrected a student's correct spelling of potato to potato during a spelling bee. A small error perhaps, but one that has stuck with Quayle for decades. Next, at number 9, we find ourselves in Britain. In 2015, Ed Miliband, the then leader of the Labour Party, forgot to mention the deficit in his keynote speech. This was a crucial issue at the time, and his omission did not go unnoticed. Coming in at number 8, we have George W. Bush with his famous misunderestimate blunder, a blend of misunderstand and underestimate. This new word caught the media's attention and is still remembered today. At number 7, we have the big red button incident. In 2009, Hillary Clinton presented Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov with a big red button meant to symbolize the reset of relations between the two countries. Unfortunately, the Russian word for reset was misspelled to mean overcharge. Number 6 takes us back to Britain with the Ed Stone. Ed Miliband, making his second appearance on this list, unveiled a stone slab engraved with his election promises. The stone was widely mocked and is seen as a symbol of his failed campaign. Halfway there at number 5, we have Sarah Palin's refudiate. In 2010, the former vice presidential candidate used this non-existent word in a tweet, causing quite the stir. At number 4, we have Barack Obama's 57 states gaffe. During the 2008 election campaign, Obama mistakenly claimed he had visited all 57 states. The United States, of course, only has 50 states. Now to the top 3. At number 3, we have the Dean Scream. In 2004, Howard Dean let out an enthusiastic yell during a speech that was widely ridiculed and is said to have ended his campaign. At number 2, we find ourselves with Richard Nixon's "I am not a crook" statement. Despite his insistence, the Watergate scandal led to his resignation, making this one of the most infamous political errors in history. And finally, at number 1, we have Bill Clinton's "I did not have sexual relations with that woman." This statement, later proven to be false, led to his impeachment and is often considered the biggest political error of all. To summarize, from spelling mistakes to false statements, these political errors show that even the most powerful individuals are not immune to blunders. Whether it's a slip of the tongue or a poorly thought-out decision, these errors have had lasting impacts, shaping the public's perception of these politicians and often their political careers. Remember, in the world of politics, every word matters.